Chỉ biết in academia, ví dụ như even in communication, you can say anything. You can just be, yourself and true. And that's the freedom that I mean as well, right? But I mean, just gonna be very realistic. Đúng, there's more freedom to do whatever you want, and you can just be in the corner doing whatever you want in academia, right? Give you a bench, you be there, no one cares when you come in, no one cares what you're doing at your bench. Ở industry thì nó hơi khác, tại vì you are gonna report to someone, you're gonna report to your manager. And there's like a chain of command in a way. There's like more structural kind of control and command in industry thì cái đó là cái khác đúng không? Where in academia, you really only have one boss, which is your mentor, right? Then there's a lot more kind of corporate politics that you will have to face once you're in industry, right? That's unavoidable. Thì whether or not your personality can deal with that or not is something only you can answer, right? Do you want to just deal with one mentor and, skip all the mental exhaustion of having to deal with so many leadership and bosses? Hay là em can be a corporate, girly and has no problem but being a professional, kiểu giống như là office girl every day, đúng không? Thì chỉ biết in academia, ví dụ như even in communication, you can say anything. You can just be, yourself and true. And that's the freedom that I mean as well, right? Where in industry, it's a lot more political. There's things that's politically you should say and politically you should not say in these kind of meetings. Thì cái đó you will grow with time. Nhưng mà cái thứ hai nữa là chị agree, in academia nếu mà em có một cái idea, em thích làm một cái gì thì em làm thôi, đâu có vấn đề gì đâu, đúng không? Your PI will probably leave you alone. Nhưng mà for industry thì cái timeline nó rất là tight. Ví dụ như là oh, you have this idea has to be nominated for a drug, nominated for the next milestone. Rất là kỹ, 3 tháng, 6 tháng, 1 năm, kiểu kiểu như thế. And you really have to prioritize. And this is where your ability to prioritize would need to come in place, where you cannot just do everything, anything, and be whatever. You have to be very strategic every day in terms of your time and what to prioritize and what to not prioritize. Thì tất nhiên là những cái này is kind of dailies để em có thể thấy được và compare hai cái lifestyle và cái work style khác nhau ấy. Và cho PI của em, ví dụ như em làm cho academia, you have a project, you can pursue it for 3 years without generating really any good data, and your PI is probably going to be okay about that. And that was at least before all these funding cuts. I don't know about how priorities work now in academia. Nhưng mà in industry, nó cho em timeline 3 months to give proof of concept data. Nếu by that 3 months you have nothing, they have no problem cutting that idea completely, right? Because they assess that, oh, this isn't going nowhere. We're not going to waste more resources on this idea that I don't think is going to work. Thì it's more cut and dry kiểu đó ấy. And then you just have to be okay with that kind of mechanism if you want to work in industry.